presence felt as they fail to add another point on. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. Shoots away from one. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Washington. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He was searching for Kyle Williams that time. And that makes it 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They pick up at 17. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. At the Ravens' 44-yard line.
Throwing here, Nix. This one to Williams out left side. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Oh, my son!
Nix with it on 1st.
The 1st down pass. Zach Sealer on the stop. Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their 1st one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 15.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Likely's got it right side. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
On my set. Ready. Ready.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Nix from the gun. And this one is launched downfield. This is brought in at the 50. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars tie it up late in the first. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take the lead on that successful kick. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Kevontae Turpin on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Go, let's go. Hey, Lion. Silver.
On play action now, Lawrence. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Running a screen now for Jones. Room to work at the 35. And he'll finally be taken down right along the 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We're to the end of one. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Number 84. Out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, easy, route.
Lawrence in the pistol. He finds Likely. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 4
Look up
yards.
contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go play action. Lawrence. Dumped off to his running back. Nice run across the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a touchdown! So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Ravens 13, Jaguars 7.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Dive play straight ahead. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Another carry for him. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
It's Nix out of the pistol. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Garrett Williams. And the Ravens get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
He's got a man left. Small gain down to the 23. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Shotgun handoff here for Dunkins. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Hey, Lion! Silver!
Working inside the red zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens bump the lead up to 13 points. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Little off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Bombers.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Gets it downfield on target to Getson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
25 yards on the play.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48.
Setting him on the dive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Nix now to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. In the red zone now. Rolling left, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Nix. On the move, headed right. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for 3rd and long.
Ready? Captain.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Myers' kick is good, and that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Danny Gray to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Lisa 24.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Brought in right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Short throws dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That is Cox. He's got Lamb. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Hey, run.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
11. All right, let's go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Red on red. Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Setting up the running back screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
It's a turnover.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On 1st down, it's Nix. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Jalen Thompson on the coverage.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Blown back gets the handoff. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
Jason Myers set
Here's
to
Myers
kick off.
now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, tomato. Here we go.
From the gun, Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
From the pistol, here's Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy, route.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Tackled there by Mike Green.
I don't mind that scramble at all. Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Third down. Here's Jones. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Fourth down, pass coming. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They'll run here on first down. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Has it downfield working the left. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up 2nd down.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation? Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Nix. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Are you kidding me?
Now for back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal.
Oh, my son, like you mean it.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Myers to add the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game.
Jaguars 17. Jason Myers.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Turpin with a return. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Same break. On a rat. Done.
They go play action. Lawrence. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Kate, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
Go.
Lawrence in the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for no gain.
These little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Hey, easy. Route.
Looking to throw. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st down from the 42. From the gun, Jones gets it. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Hey, go. Done.
Jones wants more. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Hits his running back. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Lawrence working from the gun. Forced out to his right. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 9-point advantage. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And now they face 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
37-yard line.
Oh, my son.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Oh, my son.
They'll run now on second down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Oh, my son. Hey. Bombers.
Throw here, third down. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Brought in inside the 20. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
All right, let's go.
On the give, here's Judkins. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Hey, run. Hey, tomato. Roll.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Out of the gun and give to Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Decent 24. Hey, Ginger, touch. Here we go.
Toss play here, Judkins. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down.
On the red. Go. Hey,
From the shotgun, Lawrence. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. He's caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy can turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And give him 6 on the rod as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, Lion!
Another one for Junkins. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
23. Soga, hot.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game.
34. Jaguars 24.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Now Nix. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Shotgun snap to Nix. Gets it downfield on target to Ganson. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That's incomplete left side. Malik Neighbors the one he was throwing for. And now it's 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Hey, we're good.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
At the 30-yard line.
Once more, it's Nix. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Captain.
They'll throw again. Nix. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens, and they're moments away now from celebrating a win. So first down from the 41. Judkins running between the tackles. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soko, Silver.
Another game to Judkins. And he will score, and with almost no time left, that should clinch the win.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Gano for the PAT. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Hold on, son. Ready. Relax. Joe. Olay.
Here he goes, one final shot. Connects with the open man downfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.